of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For our moment of silence this evening, I'm thinking about service, and the reason I am is because, really, I think I've probably said this often, is that on some level, all you really ever have is family and community, and not everybody's lucky enough to have that. And so this evening I came from Ron Komar's wake. For you, those of you who don't know, Mr. Komar was retired Army, having served in Vietnam. He worked in town or locally as a constable. He worked in town as an animal control agent, and plenty of other things. But principally, he's a wonderful father and just a great community member. Known him literally my whole life. But when I saw them, they told me they still used a oven, whatever they're called, that I made when I was 6. So, you don't get that in other places. You don't get it from somebody. So it's hard not to be sad when someone passes unexpectedly, in your whole life. And then unfortunately, he's not the only person who cared so deeply about his community that we've lost recently. If it was even possibly closer to this board than Mr. Komar, Rich Volpe also recently passed. And I know I can safely speak for Chase and Mary when we say our hearts are shredded for our beautiful friend. Rich always had a smile. His service to his community, service to the Board of Health, the Design and Review, and many other fill-in committees was exemplary, and like Ron, I think, again, he was only surpassed as a father. So, we lost 2 men who always had a ready smile, who served their community, who loved their country, and took care of their families. So, this time when the internet seems to be designed to make everybody feel cynical and that we have nothing in common with each other, and that somehow there's a left America, a right America, or that there's no nuance in this world, or nobody gives a damn about anything. If you need to be bolstered, if you need to feel optimistic, just think about Ron, think about Rich, think about their beautiful brides, and just take care of yourself and take care of your family and take care of your community. So with that, I'd like you to take a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, to the agenda. Chase, any public service announcements?
Nothing from me.
And I have none. I think we're just going to go to Bill's. Is he?
He's not here.
Oh, he's not here. Disregard. Robin, we'll go to your report.
Very quickly, on the heels of what Chairman Goodwin just spoke about, I just want to acknowledge that I did not know our constable, but I did know Rich Volpe very well, had the pleasure of getting to know him very well. And his contributions will be evident to all in our community as we celebrate America's 250th. He had taken a lead on our 250th committee along with Mary Lou and his partners. They've already spearheaded so much that's going to be happening. And so as we move into these events and you start seeing the banners go up, those banners were designed with his handprint all over them. So everything you see on this 250th coming up will have Rich's fingerprints, and what a beautiful way to remember a man who gave so much to his community and his country by virtue of that. Additionally, the Memorials and Monuments Committee announces tonight, perhaps appropriately because Rich was on that as well, we are opening our Sturbridge Hometown Heroes banner program. And for the public, anybody who is interested in, if they qualify, if their family members qualify to purchase a banner and have it installed, this will now be on the Memorial and Monuments website starting tomorrow, and all the information, people can contact me. I think it's just kind of fitting that today was the day I was sort of given the go-ahead to announce it.
Yeah.
So,
All right, thank you, Robin. With that, just some, I guess, more positive news. Chief, if you would.
yeah.
Yeah, coming down. Yeah.
Good evening. Tonight I'm bringing forward Megan Saucier for your consideration to fill the full-time dispatcher vacancy. Ms. Saucier holds a bachelor's degree in business management and brings valuable experience from her previous employment, where she was responsible for managing sensitive information, coordinating complex schedules, and handling high volumes of calls in a fast-paced environment. This experience has strengthened her ability to listen carefully, communicate effectively, and remain composed, qualities that are essential for a successful dispatcher. Ms. Saucier has successfully completed a full background investigation as part of our hiring process. Her cover letter reflects a strong motivation to join the Sturbridge Police Department, along with demonstrated ability to remain calm, organized, and effective in demanding situations. Her education, professional background, and skills set make her a strong fit for our communication center. I have attached Ms. Saucier's resume for your review. I respectfully recommend that Megan Saucier be appointed to the position of full-time dispatcher effective Tuesday, February 3rd, 0700s, with a starting rate of $24.24 per hour.
Thank you. Chase, Mary, any questions? Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to appoint on the confirmation of the employment of Megan Saucier to the Sturbridge Police Department full-time dispatcher with a starting pay rate of $24.24 effective February 3rd, 2026.
Second.
All those in favor?
Congratulations.
All right, moving on.
Oh, no, it's not me. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
No.
moving to action item B, which is consideration and possible action on the approval of a change in manager request from Hamilton Rod and Gun Club for Lawrence Boucher to Lola Silverberg.
Hi.
Okay. First of all, any questions from the board?
Looks like it's all filled in.
So, yeah, so everything.
It's pretty straightforward.
Okay, great. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the change of manager request for Hamilton Rod and Gun Club from Lawrence Boucher to Lola Silverberg.
We have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Stay warm.
Yeah.
Actually, it was balmy today. It was 28
Yeah, it was warm out.
compared to,
Good.
compared to how it's been.
All right, we're going to move on to consideration and possible action on the approval of a change of manager request from Apple New England LLC from Amy Madison to Terrence Joseph Bussier. Good, how are you? Okay, any questions from the board? Seem in order, Robin, anything? All right, do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the change of manager request from Apple New England LLC from Amy Madison to Terrence Joseph Bousset.
Second.
All those in favor? Great, thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah.
You too.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're going to move on to action item D, which is consideration and possible action on a Riverland special use permit on Monday, February 23rd, 2026, from 10:15 to 12 p.m., and this is the ice sculpture.
Nope,
Oh, never mind. Which one is?
this is from Opakam, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come on, sorry. I got him out of order. All right, so this is the homeschool guided nature tour?
Yes.
All right, can you just, more for the people at home, explain what's going on?
Yeah, on behalf of Opakam, we'd just like to do a walk at Riverlands. I think I originally put down that there would be like 30 cars, but we're gonna bring that down to 15. And we're not gonna put any like thing on the trail, it's just gonna be a walk.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. Questions? Do we have a motion?
Just want to make sure I get this, and this is D.
Yes.
So do you need a motion on this, or?
Yep, I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the special use permit for Monday, February 23rd, 2026, from 10:15 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Awesome. Second.
Second that. All those in favor? Great.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Out
coming
of
in.
Hopefully you
curiosity,
get
just
kicked out.
out of curiosity, the 30 homeschoolers, are they from the Sturbridge area, or are you bringing them in from?
All around, so we work with one lady who kind of does that for us and kind of recruits them in, so it's people from all around, yeah.
Great. Because it's a good way for other families to
Yes.
see our hiking trails, yeah.
Everything, so.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, going to action item E, which is consideration and possible action on the issuance of a common victualler license to Manja Bene, 139.
This is the ice sculpture. You must.
Oh, I missed, I got the wrong.
Yep, yep.
Well, we'll go with you guys first, because I know.
Yeah,
Say sculpture.
Wait, that was my next one. That was my next one, too. It wasn't your next one?
No, there's an ice sculpture one that got put in on the updated agenda.
She has.
That's all.
Oh,
No big
okay.
deal. It's the only difference. All right, guys, sorry about that. Okay, so we have your application for the Manja Bene. So you guys are going to be selling, so you'll have some retail, are you gonna, but you'll be serving alcohol with the full bars at the basic premise?
Yes, all alcohol, beer and wine.
Will you be selling beer and wine?
Not for retail, no.
Yeah, that's,
I mean, just, what the law states is you can take home if you don't drink your whole bottle, you can take it home. We'll abide by that, but we'll see. I assume we're mostly gonna be takeout, sandwiches, pizzas, and
Yeah.
a lot of catering, salads, things like that, so.
makes sense. I figured, I just would ask.
Yeah, yeah,
What kind of retail will it be?
it'll be all like shelf-stable items, plus we'll also have some grab and go, not grab and go, but, what am I?
We're doing like specialty, like pastas and.
Oh, so the retail is food items?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Deli also, meats, cheeses, marinated vegetables, olives, some prepared salads, things like that, so.
Gotcha.
By the pound, by the ounce,
Great.
Good.
All right, any other questions from the board? Robin, any other things? All right, do we have a motion?
Yes, I will make a motion to approve the common vic license to Mangia Bene, 130.
Manja Bene.
Manja Bene, I know, yeah, it's, yeah. That's right, yeah, I know, I did that pretty bad, that was a weak one. Yeah, for 139 Main Street.
Second.
All those in favor?
When do you plan on?
Board of Health's coming in this week, and then I guess they got 2 inspections following that. We're hoping for last week of February, first week of March, so.
Great.
Good,
ABCC should be coming through any day now. That's pretty much all set, so.
good.
Great, well, good luck with it, guys.
Thank you, yeah, thanks,
Good
guys.
luck, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, have a good night.
Yeah, drive safe. Okay, moving on.
Go back to ice sculpture.
Okay, so we have to go to E, the consideration and possible action on a Riverland special use permit for the annual ice carving event scheduled for February 11th from 4 to 6 p.m. and February 14th, beginning at 3 p.m. until the conclusion of the event.
So this is, they've had this the past year or two. This is, and it's been done during the day. They've decided to do an evening version.
Oh, cool.
Yes, they don't know how much they draw. They're hoping it'd be like a Valentine's date night for people kind of thing, which could be kind of neat on a Saturday night. So that's a Friday and Saturday. It drew a lot of people last time. It's a very cool contest, and so we're kind of excited about it.
That's
good.
great. All right.
Is this our Trails Committee?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
okay.
it's actually that, you know, that Brandon Goodwin guy that is,
Yeah, no, it's
putting in
great.
for it, but he's
I think it's
interested as
too.
we speak, so.
Yeah, so, all right, do we have a motion?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the special use permit for the annual ice carving event scheduled for February 11th from 4 to 6 p.m. and February 14th, beginning at 3 p.m. until the conclusion of the event.
Second.
All those in favor? Great. Okay, going to action item F, which is consideration and possible action on the official ballot of the 2026 town election, one member of the Board of Health for a term of 2 years to fill a vacancy. Lynn.
Lynn Gerard, Town Clerk. I'm just asking the board their approval to place an additional seat on the ballot since it was originally not available. And that is just for a 2-year term for the Board of Health.
And this is to fill Rich's seat?
Yes.
Okay, and in terms of the timetable to get the papers, when are they due?
So
right
the
now?
papers are due February 23rd. The last day to take out papers is February 20th.
Okay, so there's time,
So
okay.
they could still, you know, take them out on the 20th, have the weekend to get signatures.
Okay, yeah, so
and
there's
return
that
them.
was my question, just wasn't whether or not there was
So there's-
adequate time.
There's
to do
plenty
it.
of time.
Yeah. Okay, questions, thoughts from the board?
Is that a three-person board?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to to approve the official ballot of the 2026 town election, one member of the Board of Health for a term of 2 years to fill a vacancy.
Second.
All those in favor? Great.
Thank you, and if I could just say one other thing.
sure.
We do have a seat open still for the Recreation Committee, and that's a 3-year term, so hopefully somebody will come forward for that. Otherwise, all boards and committees have been filled.
So nobody's taken out papers for the recreation?
So Recreation is 2 seats that are available.
Right.
And there's still 1 seat that is open.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lynn. Okay, all right, we're going to move on to consideration, action item G, consideration and possible action on accepting a bid from Green Hill Engineering to prepare and deliver a base plan for the extension of the Grand Trunk Trail in the amount of $9,500.
And this was just presented to us by Trails. This is their selection.
Okay, so it's just the qualifying bid from Green Hill. Questions about the successful bid?
It's just nice to see a local company.
Yeah, no, it is. Mary, do we have a motion?
Make a motion to accept the bid from Green Hill Engineering to prepare and deliver a base plan for the extension of the Grand Trunk Trail in the amount of $9,500.
Second.
All those in favor? Okay, we're moving on to action item H. This was discussed at our last meeting regarding making sure we updated Alice's Fitness's live entertainment license effective January 13th, 2026. Do we have a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the issuance of a live entertainment license to Alice's Fitness and Dance effective January 13th, 2026.
Second.
All those in favor? Great. Consideration and possible action on the issuance of a one-day liquor license to Oakham Brewing Company for Paddles and Pints at Pickleball U, 178C Main Street on February 13th, 2026, from 5:30 to 9:30. We've been.
We've done this
many
before.
times. No issues. Any other questions, thoughts, concerns from the board?
No, but just like thinking, I know there's no way, I guess, to tell, but if they could do like a bunch in advance, I mean, I guess it's spur of the moment, but like if we approved them for a certain amount of days, like.
Yeah, and they can, and they max out at so many at one day a year anyway. I just don't know if they do them one-off or not, but we can find out if they want to put them in
Yeah.
groups at least.
Yeah, because doing it this way lends itself to an error.
Right, that's, or,
You're
you know,
gonna,
them
someone
lagging.
doesn't,
Yeah.
isn't paying attention.
Yeah.
But, all right, but with that,
We can ask them
Yeah.
if they can just condense them into,
Yeah, just to make it easier for
Yeah.
them. But with that, I'll make a motion on the one-day liquor license to Oakham Brewing Company for paddles and pints at Pickleball. Pints. My reading is, I'm exhausted. Pints at Pickleball University, 178 Main Street, February 13th, 2026, from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m.
I'll second the paddles and pins.
All those in favor? Like, you don't know what a pint
I'm
is.
sorry.
I never.
That was just
Oh, goodness
too easy.
gracious.
You're a good sport. You're a good sport.
Okay, we're moving to, opening the meeting at this point? Yes. Look at the agenda.
So you have in front of you, it's two separate articles, but, two separate items, but the annual and the special, it's just the formal opening of the warrant. What you have on there are primarily placeholders. this is the draft form, I've already updated some numbers, but the water sewer numbers are from last year. On the electronic version, you'll see what's highlighted, it still hasn't been updated. There are some placeholders in there as well. The bridge, for example, is a placeholder because it's still the old borrowing language, but it will likely not be that anymore. There is a placeholder on the special, also for a moratorium for battery energy storage. We're working through that language right now. So both of these are very much in raw form. It's just to officially open, because we have to open by this date to leave it open for so long. I should have a version for you to close, which likely will still have to get reopened and amended by the next meeting, at which point I should have almost all of my numbers in place.
Okay, so let's just, I'm going to make a motion to open the April 27th, 2026 special town meeting warrant.
Annual.
Second.
Annual town meeting, warrant, excuse me. All those in favor? Okay, moving to K, I'm going to make a motion to open the warrant for the April 27th, 2026 special town meeting.
Second.
All those in favor? Great.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Okay, so then we're moving to consider and take possible action on the abatement for the following properties: 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 27, 28, 31, 32, and 50 Downey Road per Mass General Laws, Titles 9, Chapter 59, Section 72A, for the properties related to the Downey Road acquisition. So basically, what's going on here, Robin?
So we all took the property in January or so, or, October, November timeframe. The other person, the original owner, had paid the taxes, but theoretically, there was still a tax bill for the remainder of the year on that property. The town obviously doesn't pay itself taxes, but you have to formally abate the taxes to yourself. So we as a town have to abate our own taxes, and then next year it would just fall under town property. But because there is already a bill out there showing this, we would have a problem on an audit that a number wouldn't be reconciled. So you're just basically requesting to abate on behalf of the town.
Okay, makes sense to me. Any questions? Okay.
Makes sense.
Can we, I will make a motion to approve the abatement of the aforementioned parcels per the stated law, which is all the properties related to the Dowdy Road acquisition.
Second.
All those in favor? Great. I'm going to, moving on to M, consideration and possible action to accept a donation in the amount of $250 from the Federated Church of Sturbridge designated for the Police Youth Fund. I'm going to make a motion to accept the donation with our thanks, and do we have a second?
Second.
Great. All those in favor? And Robin, please just thank them again, because they've been, the Federated Church
They're
is
great.
such a great community partner. All right, and lastly on N, I'm going to make I'm going to move to appoint Amanda Glonick Hellier to the 250th Anniversary Committee.
Second.
All those in favor? Great. Old business, anything, Chase?
Nothing.
Mary?
No.
I have none. New business, Mary?
No.
Chase?
No.
And I have none, because we have certain limitations this evening. Mary, so we just have correspondence, which is from the chief on the reaccreditation. I think
Standard
that
notice.
stands for what it is. Anything else we were saying?
I got correspondence from a member of the St. Anne's Parish, which I shared
Yes.
with
Yeah.
Yes.
our chair. And I don't know if they're coming in to talk with us tonight or not.
I have not heard it. They originally indicated that they were.
Yeah, I assumed that, I thought they were, but that might be my error.
They may be coming anytime, but I
I
did get that
can-
correspondence.
Yeah, and I can tell you that one of Mr. Meermal's concerns was the sign-off on the permit for the T-Mobile antenna work coming off. We are not signing off on anything until we are comfortable with the church.
Okay, good, because that was
Yeah.
not clear to
No,
them.
no, and that, well,
Well, I'm just saying, that whether there was a
You're not to understand that
miscommunication
we
or
were
not.
not, yes.
But we have an interest that that road is maintained, because that's our water.
Well, let's just, for mooring of the record, Mr. Meemaw reached out with certain concerns about the town's easement and the leaving of a carrier from the water tower there. We thought he was gonna be here tonight, but we will make sure he's at the next meeting to discuss more of that.
And I think that, have you told that to the church?
yes.
Okay, well, let's.
Okay, all right, I just want to make sure.
Let's just wrap up the
Okay.
confusion. We have a hard stop at 7:30.
Got it.
So I just want to keep things moving.
Yeah.
April, strike that. Approval of minutes for January 5th, 2026. Any edits to the minutes as drafted? I didn't see anything.
I'll make a motion that we approve the January 2026 meeting minutes.
Okay. I'll second. All those in favor? Excellent. Citizens Forum, Kadian, anything? All right, seeing none, we are going to, Mary, we're going to be going to executive session, so if you could read the,
I'll move that we go into executive session pursuant to Mass General Laws, Chapter 30, Section 21A6, to consider the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property if the chair declares that an open session may have a detrimental effect on the negotiating position of the public body, and the chair so declares.
so declared. Chase, how do you vote?
Yes.
Yes.
And I vote as well. Did you say not to adjourn?
And not to reconvene an open session, and also to go into executive session under Section 21A7 to comply with or act under the authority of any general or special law or federal grant and aid requirements, and the chair so declars.
And not to open an open
And
session.
not to, yes, not to reconvene an open
Which is
session.
probably the right place to put that. So declared. Chase, how do you vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow,